Bonjour, ni hao.
Welcome back to the GaymeBoyz channel.
I'm Johnny.
And I'm Tim.
And today we're here with the Collection Collab.
So we want to thank Valerie over at Singer Family Adventures for inviting us to this. This is a fun collab where we just show our pin collections and they have a different theme every month. So last month's theme was fun. It was cats. So it was fun to see all those videos. And this month for Valentine's Day is couples in love. So we actually have a lot more than we thought we did. So we had them on multiple pin boards because we kind of have like, you know, movies grouped together and then like one princess has their own board, all the princes have their own board, there's Pixar boards. So I basically put them all onto one so I could show you guys.
Crazy, Tim.
So all of the other channels participating will be linked in the description below, so be sure to check out everyone's video. I'm excited to see if we're twins with anyone on any, and...
Or if we need to start going on eBay to find new pins that we don't have that we need in our collections.
Exactly.
And this doesn't include our seasonal pins, which are our Halloween or our Christmas pins, and we have done tours of those, and we can link those above and below as well if you like want to see those couple pins. But these are just our like yearly pins, right?
Exactly.
Or like day pins.
Yeah. So let's give you a closer look. So here is our pin board. I will show you some close-ups and tell you more about the pins. So I kind of grouped them into princess movies first. So this one here is a fantasy pin from Pins by JP. I'll link all the fantasy pin information down below, but it's a really cute one. You have Philip and Aurora dancing with her blue dress. And then this one is actually from the Disney store from 2014. It is called the Window Disney Style of Aurora and Philip. And this one was actually from last year, where they did kind of the month and day of a bunch of different pins for each month. So this one was February 26th, and it's Tell a Fairy Tale Day. And then I included Aurora's parents, which this was actually a mystery set where it was all the storybooks from Aurora, and they each had a different writing on their pages. So sticking with Aurora, I'll move down. This one is a fantasy pin from Ash's Fantasy Pins, and she did a whole line of the princesses in their wedding gowns. And then these two are just Loungefly pins. One was from a mystery pin set. And then this one was a mystery one from the couples, I think from like 2014 maybe, where they had a bunch of different couples. This one is from a Loungefly mystery pin set of the little heart of Philip and Aurora. And then this Polaroid one, I was trying to find out where it's from and I could not find anything. So if I end up finding that, I'll link it below. It is a fantasy pin from Etsy. This one is a really pretty one, also from that Loungefly mystery pin set. So this is one of my favorite ones. It is from, I believe it was from a pin event. I could be wrong, but it's an Elia 4000. And what's cool about this is it has this element where you could kind of make her dress pink or blue, or you could leave it in between like it's being splattered by both. But I always keep it as pink. And then the last two Aurora and Philip ones I have, this heart one is from Valentine's Day 2004. And then this one here is a puzzle set that they did for the 60th anniversary. And this was an Elia 550. And they did a bunch of characters that connect into like a puzzle. And then moving on to my Little Mermaids. So this was a fantasy pin that I actually got in a box swap. I'm not sure where it's from. but it's the Kiss the Girl scene. This one's a really cute one from Alicia's Wonderland. It is a fantasy pin creator, and kind of moving closer, you could see their silhouette there and all the fishies, and it says Kiss the Girl on the top. This one is a Valentine's pin from 2019. It's an Ellie of 5000. It says, "You mermaid for me, Valentine." And then this is from the Once Upon a Time series. As you can tell, this is not a couple, but when you do change it, it's the really sweet scene from the wedding of Ariel and Eric. And these are Ellie's of 2000. This came out in 2020. It was a Disney Store booster pack, and it had a bunch of different other pins, but this was the Kiss the Girl scene. And then this was just an open edition Loungefly from Box Lunch. This is a different style. I do have a bunch of these. This is from Paris, Disneyland Paris. It's an open edition. And then this was that same mystery set from, I think, 2014. It came in one of those mystery bags with 5 pins in it. And then this was a mystery set from the Disney Store of the VHS cases. And it has Ariel and Eric, so I included it. And then this is a really fun one. It's kind of like a photo booth film strip. It says Part of Your World. And these are from Clubhouse Buttons. I'll again link them down below. And then moving over, I do have another one of the VHS cases of Belle and Beast on there from Beauty and the Beast. So this one's a really beautiful one of Belle and Adam when he's in human form. It was actually from the Disney Store, and it's an Ellie of 5000, but it's really cute. It's kind of hard to get them to, but they do kind of like magnet together, but you know, I think it looks kind of okay when they're not exactly together, even though it kind of looks like her arm's a little bit decapitated, but it's okay. And then moving on, I do have the little stylized version from Paris of Belle and Beast. And then this is again from that same mystery bag set of Belle and Beast. And then moving on along to Aladdin, we have Aladdin and Jasmine in that same style. And then just an open edition of them on the magic carpet. This one is from the consoles. This is an LE of 4000. I included it because it has the magic carpet ride in them on it. And then this one is another really pretty one of Jasmine and Aladdin on the carpet. I think this was a Disney open edition. I can't find, it doesn't say anything on the back. And then moving down, we have another Ash's Fantasy Pin one of Cinderella and Prince Charming on their wedding day. And then that's from that other couples mystery sets. This one is a really cute one. It just says Follow Your Heart. And that's an open edition. And then we have Snow White and her prince in that Paris style again. And then again with that mystery set. Oh, I forgot to include some of these Beauty and the Beast ones. This is actually from the Pop-Up Books series, I think from 2019, and they're Ellie's of 4000. But you have Belle there, but when you open it, it does have Belle and the Beast. And then it kind of has a Once Upon a Time story there. And then this one was from 2020. We did actually end up collecting all of these. This is the Enchanted Emblems. So it is an LE of 4000. And it kind of spins. You have the rose there. And then it has a saying on it that says, learn to love another and earn love in return. And then moving on, we have some Tangled ones. This is another pop-up book of Rapunzel, but when you open it, you have that amazing lantern scene. And then it has the Once Upon a Time story as well. And then another film strip from Clubhouse Buttons, and it says, I see the light of Rapunzel and Flynn. This one is actually the only one I have of Rapunzel with her brown short hair, and that's a fantasy pin. I couldn't find the information on it. And then of course we have one of them from that same mystery set. And then this one is just a open edition of Rapunzel and Flynn when she kind of has them tangled up in her hair. And then we have the Enchanted Emblem of Tangled, and this is when she's healing Flynn. And these do kind of get tarnished, I've noticed. So this one says, flower, gleam and glow, let your power shine. And then when you spin it over, it has the flower. And then the last in the Tangled set, I do have 2 character connection pins of Rapunzel's parents. And I only got 2 boxes, and they're the ones I got. And it ended up that they connected, so that was kind of cool. And then the last Prince one we have is Princess and the Frog. We have the character connection one of Tiana and Prince Naveen. And then the current mood, this was a mystery box of them as frogs. And then this was from a short that me and Johnny really enjoy. This is I Lava You from the short Lava. And that was actually an open edition from the Disney parks. And then another short we have from Paperman. This is a really good short too. We absolutely love it. And this is from Deventart, a fantasy pin creator. And then moving down, we do have some of the animals. So this was the vintage vinyl. This is the Aristocats. And I put it there because it has Thomas O'Malley and the Duchess. And then this comes out, this record. And it has the Aristocats there. And then this one was from a mystery pin Loungefly set of the Aristocats. And there's Thomas O'Malley and the Duchess again dancing. And then this one is a Loungefly one of the Lady and the Tramp. And then this is the only pin we have of Stitch and Angel, surprisingly. But this was a Valentine's one from Walt Disney World. And this is actually an LE of 800. And then we actually have one of the Rescuers Down Under of Bianca and Bernard. And this was from the 30th anniversary. And then we get to the Up ones, which is such a sweet couple. We have the bottle caps of Carl and Ellie, and this was an open edition. And then we have all of the ones of them in pictures from kind of their beginning of their relationship to their end. And this was a booster set, so we have Carl and Ellie as kids, and then when they're kind of growing up, and then when they get married, and then one of them as old lovers. And then this one is a hinge pin. It's kind of cool. It closes and then opens. But that is an LE of 3,000. And then we have a Loungefly one of the mailbox scene that says Carl and Ellie on it. And then speaking of mailbox scenes, this is actually an open edition from the Disney parks. And what's cute about this is when you open the mailbox, there's a heart that comes. And I thought that was so adorable. And then this one is from the Character Connection puzzle pins from the Up series. And this is Carl and Ellie. This is actually a chaser pin. So this is the Ellie of 600. And then moving on over, this is a really beautiful one from Loungefly. And this is when they buy the house that they kind of play in when they're children. And then you have Carl holding Ellie in her wedding gown. It says sold. And then it does actually open up. And then that's kind of the house that they end up designing. And that is a limited edition of 2,500. Moving over, this one is a really cool one of Carl and Ellie, kind of giving me WandaVision vibes. So you have the grape soda as the TV controller, and it looks like an old school TV. And this is from the Disney Park Pack when they used to do mystery pin boxes on Disney's site. And this is an Ellie of 750. And then these two are just two cute open edition ones of Carl and Ellie's heads as hot air balloons. And then this was a really cute set from last year. This was like a Valentine's version where you can kind of give one away and keep one kind of thing. So these do split and they are magnetized together, which is super cute. And that's from the Disney Store 2020. And then this was the hinged heart pin from, I think, 2019. And then moving on up, we have, this is an open edition one of Eve and Wally as flip-flops. And then these two are open editions also of Eve and Wally. And then this one says love, which I thought this one was super cute because Eve and Wally's love story is really adorable as well. Moving on over, this was a Lunar New Year pin of Mickey and Minnie from 2020, and this is a limited release pin. And then from that same Disney couples, I've realized the Queen of Hearts is one of the only married villains, but you have her with the king there. And then this one is also from one of the mystery sets of her and the king. And then this was actually from one of the same sets of Donald and Daisy. I'm surprised that I don't have the Mickey and Minnie to go with it, but it is what it is. And then the last pin, to end it with Mickey and Minnie, this is from the Disneyland 60th Resort. And then this was the Diamond Celebration, and this is an open edition pin. So yeah, that'll do it. That is our Disney Couples in Love pin board. So what was your favorite pin?
I'm going to say the Eve and Wally flip-flops only because I remember that was a very early open edition pin set that we got when we first started collecting pins. And I don't know why, that's just a very I remember buying that pin distinctly. So I'm going to say that one. Or I'm going to say your fantasy pins of the Aurora and Cinderella in their wedding dresses because those are just stunning. What's yours?
I would say that my favorite authentic pin would be the slider one where I can make Aurora's dress pink because it's the only way to do it. And then the fantasy pin I would say would be probably the Cinderella and Prince Charming wedding pin. by the Ashes Fantasy Pins because they're amazing.
Good pins.
Yeah, so let us know what your favorite pin is and if we're twins on anything. And again, thank you to Valerie over at Singer Family Adventures for inviting us to this. We cannot wait to see everyone's pins. And yeah, be sure to check everyone else out.
Yes, and if you enjoy Disney pin, game, pop culture, and lifestyle related content, be sure to give this video a like. And if you're not a subscriber, we would love for you to consider hitting that subscribe button so we notified of future videos. And if you are a subscriber, thanks so much for joining us. And until next time, take care and be well. Bye. Bye.